Okay, assalamu alaikum. So now I'm going to discuss another problem from set and functions, which is actually from board 2019. Okay, so here some information is given, so I'll just explain it to you. Here there is a function given, f of x equals to 5x square plus 3 divided by 5x square minus 3. So what is a function? A function is an expression, algebraic expression, which is in terms of x. So the variable which will be over here, the expression will also be in terms of that particular variable. So it's written x over here, so the expression is also in terms of x. Okay, next we have a relation set which we need to make, where again if you just saw the previous problem also, the same particular set where you need to build a set. Okay, that means you need to build a set in a tabular method in the format of x and y, where x belongs to C and y belongs to D. So there are two individual sets given, where the elements of C are 1, 3 and 5, then elements of D are 2, 4 and 6, and there is also a relation given between x and y, that is 2x plus y should be less than 10. It cannot be greater than 10. So this is the question given. So now in part A is actually not related to set and functions, so I skipped that part. I'm just explaining the parts which is related to this question. So part B is find the value of f of 1 by t square plus 1 divided by f of 1 by t square minus 1. So let's start with it. We will gradually move on to solution of C. Okay, so let's start with B. So what do we need to find out? F of 1 by t square plus 1 divided by f of 1 by t square minus 1. Most of the function related problems you will get in this form usually. So my given, let us write first given f of x equals to 5x square plus 3 divided by 5x square minus 3. So you see over here it's given 1 by t square plus 1 divided by f of 1 by t square minus 1. So in order to find this value, instead of x we need to express this function in terms of 1 by t square. Okay, we need to express this function in terms of 1 by t square. Then only we can find the value of this whole. So instead of x, if we write 1 by t square, all the values of x will change. So what will we get? F of 1 by t square equals to, instead of x we'll now write 1 by t square. So square and this square will be there, but just instead of x, what will we write? 1 by t square. So what we can write? 5 into 1 by t square whole square plus 3 divided by 5 into 1 by t square whole square minus 3. You got my point? Instead of x I have written 1 by t square. So here also instead of x I'll just write 1 by t square. The square will remain as it is. Okay, so I need to break it up. So equals to 5 into 1 by 1 square. So 1 square is 1 square. Over here we can write t to the power 4 plus 3 divided by 5 into 1 by t to the power 4, because t square is t to the power 4. You already know it. Okay, so if we multiply now, 5 into 1 is 5, so we can write 5 by t4 plus 3 divided by 5 by t4 minus 3. So next, if we try to find out the LCM, we can write t4 first, 5 plus 3 t4. So this is simple LCM. This t4 gets multiplied by 3 if we make the fraction into a whole, divided by again 5 minus 3 t4 divided by t4. Okay, so t4 and T4 gets deducted because this divide by 10, this gets cancelled out. So what do we get now? 5 plus 3 T4 divided by 5 minus 3 T4. So this is the value of f of 1 by t square. Okay, but what we need to find out? We need to find out the value of f of 1 by t square plus 1 divided by f of 1 by t square minus 1. So now over here, if we write f of 1 by t square plus 1 divided by f of 1 by t square minus 1, sorry, bracket will be over here, 1 by t square minus 1 equals to, so we already got the value of f of 1 by t square is this one. Okay, so we'll just put it over, instead of this I will put this value. Okay, so equals to 5 plus 3t4 by 5 minus 3t4 plus 1 divided by 5 plus 3t4 by 5 minus 3t4 minus 1. Okay, so this, now we do normal LCM. So this will get multiplied by 1. So first we drag the line, 5 minus 3t4, it stays as it is because it is the LCM. So this remains as it is. Then this whole gets multiplied by 1 plus 5 minus 3t4 divided by, now let's consider this part. Here also 5 minus 3t4 is also in LCM. So this remains as it is. So 5 plus 3t4 minus, this gets multiplied with minus 1. Okay, so minus 5 is as it is, but minus 3t4 into minus 1 is plus 3t4. Okay, now these both get cancelled, divide. Okay, now 5 plus 5 is 10, and this two also get cancelled, plus 3t4 minus 3t4 gone. So what we can write over here as well, plus 5 minus 5 gone. Okay, so what do we get now? 10 divided by 3t4 plus 3t4 equals to 6t4. Okay, so 3t4 64, 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, so 10 divided by 6, what do we get? We can reduce it, that is 2 5s are 2 3s are, so answer is 5 by 3 t4. This is my answer. Okay, alright, any problem? I'm sure it's very easy, just follow the same rule and that's it. Okay, so just normal LCM, this also normal LCM, just you will get 5 by 3 t4, that's it. So this is the answer. Okay, next let's move on to part C. What is written? Express the relation S in tabular method and find the domain of it. So express the relation S in tabular method and find the domain of it. So S, we need to express it in tabular method. So you see it, we should express this set in this way, X and Y method. Okay, so where X belongs to C and Y belongs to D. X is from C and Y belongs to D. And then again we need to follow a relation where 2x plus y is less than 10. So first we need to find the possible x and y values by following this relation. Okay, so we already have, let's say, given C equals to 135 and D equals to 246, and the relation which we need to follow is x plus 2y should be less than 10. Okay, so x, from here it's already written that x belongs to C and y belongs to D. Okay, so we need to take values of x from C and take values of y from D. So we need to follow this relation. So let's say if x equals to 1 and y equals to 2, so what does the relation stand? 1 plus 2 into 2 equals to 5, which is less than 10, right? 1 plus 2 into 2, from here I am using this relation x plus 2y. So x, we use the value of x equal to 1 plus 2 into y value. The minimum value of y is 2, so 2 into 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, so which is less than 10. So 1 and 2 is possible because it is less than 10 and it follows the relation. Similarly, let's move on to x equals to 1 and y equals to 4. Y equals to 4, then what do we get from this relation? 1 plus 2 into 4, right? 1 plus 2 into 4, so 1 plus 8, that is 9, so that is also equal to 10. So 1 and 4, okay, so we can consider 1 and 4 as well. Okay, now let's say 1 and 6. So if we put over here 6, 2 into 6 is 12, so it will be definitely greater than 10, so we skip that part. So 1 and 2, 1 and 4 we got. Now let's move on to 3 and 2 and so on. So let's say if x equals to 3, so what will be the relation? And y equals to 2. Okay, so 3 plus 2 into 2, again we are following this relation, x plus 2y. Oh shit, I think I have done a mistake over here. It's not actually x plus 2y, it's 2x plus y. So let's just cut it again. This relation is actually 2x plus y is less than 10. The question was 2x plus y less than 10, so pardon me. Okay, just let's do it over here. So part C, sorry for the delay. So C equals to 135, D equals to 246. The relation what? 2x plus y less than 10. 2x plus y should be less than 10. So let us consider value of x should be from C. Okay, so let us consider x to be 1, x equal to 1 and y equals to 2. So from this relation we can write 2 into 1 plus 2. 2 into 1, 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, so which is less than 10. So we can say 1 and 2 is considerable. We are following this relation. Okay, 2x plus y means 2x plus y. I am following this relation over here, 2 into x. Similarly, if we consider x equals to 1 and y equals to 4, so what do we get? 2 into 1 plus 4, which is equal to 6, and it is less than 10. So 1 and 4 is also considerable. Okay, similarly, x equals to 1, y equals to 6. 2 into 1 plus 6, that is equal to 8, less than 10. So 1 and 8 is also considerable. 1 and 6 is also considerable. Finally, Now if we move on to x equals to 3, so x equals to 3, then y equals to 2. Let's start with that. So 2 into 3 plus 2 equals to 6 plus 2, 8, considerable. So 3 and 2 is also considerable. Okay. After that, if we use, let's say, x equals to 3 and y equals to 4, so 2 into 3, 6, 6 plus 4, it becomes 10. So after that, if we use greater values, it won't be acceptable because those values will become greater than 10. So what is the required relation? S equals to 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 6 and 3, 2. 1, 2, okay, then 1, 4, 1, 6 and finally 3, 2. Okay, so this is our required relation. And what will be the domain? Domain, I've already told all the possible values of x. So over here, if we follow the relation which was given in the question, x and y, right? So x is to y system. So over here the x values are 1, 1, 1 and 3. So the domain is 1 and 3 because all three values are 1. So my required domain is 1 and 3. Sorry for a little bit of haphazardness, but I hope it's clear for you. Okay, so this is the way we need to solve. Alright, thank you very much.